Mr. Thompson, we are honored by your presence.
I'm here to put you back on schedule.
I assure you, my men are working as fast as they can. The billboard will be ready as planned.
So here we are with the 12th episode and the last episode of the first season of the Ctrl+Delete animated series. And this is the Return of the Jedi parody, which kind of wraps up our little Star Wars themed three-parter there. As with the last two episodes, a lot of plot elements had to be cut out of the Return of the Jedi parody, like Ewoks. I tried to get Ewoks in there, but there just wasn't a clear parallel between a bunch of furry little teddy bears and the video game Crusade story that I was trying to tell. So they got dropped along with a number of other, minor plot points. This scene worked out really well, though, I thought. Especially the voice actor that we got to play Bubba the Judge. The way that he did that really kind of southern Louisiana Cajun accent just nailed the parody perfectly. I sort of wish I had been able to develop the bounty lawyer a little bit more, because Boba Fett is one of my favorite characters from Star Wars, but he was just such a minor part that I really couldn't give him that much screen time. For the first two episodes, I'd been kind of operating with the assumption that Jack Thompson was the main bad guy and Ethan's arch rival. When I started writing this episode, I realized that I was going to need an Emperor character, because you can't really do Return of the Jedi without the Emperor. He ends up being a pretty big deal at the end. Thankfully, Hillary Clinton had been kind of putting herself out there in the news, backing up Jack Thompson, agreeing with him on a lot of anti-video game issues, as well as, a lot of people assume that she's going to go after the presidential candidacy, so that kind of put her political aspirations quite a bit higher than Jack Thompson's, and so she ended up making for a really good Emperor.
No, Nintendo, am I am.
Nintendo, not Knight, are you?
Brain throbbing. Oh my god. He died, and his body became one with the ownage.
No, Nathan time it is. Come find me, you do.
Time to be leaving now.
The time for our attack is now. Our spies have located the exact location of Thompson's new billboard.
Spies? We have spies? When did we get spies? I want spies.
Well, not so much spies.
This scene,
driving by it and saw
there's kind of a pretty major flaw in this scene, and that's that Scott and Lilah are in the same room. And it's a running gag in the comic strip that they've never met, despite the fact that, they've both been in the strip for years now. And I think that I wrote in the script, or I didn't write to specifically exclude Lilah, but when I listed who was in the room, I listed everybody but Lilah, and I think the animators just kind of threw her in there anyway. So we left it in because, I kind of consider the animated series as not entirely canon. Like I said in an earlier episode, there was just kind of, their own self-contained little episodes and storylines. It's just kind of funny, and some people did pick up on that when it originally aired. So we're wrapping up now, and I just want to say, I cannot stress enough how much fun it was to work on this entire project. The good and the bad. You really gotta, accept it all. And it was definitely a learning experience, and it was very rewarding to be a part of. And hopefully, we'll bring Ctrl+Delete to animation again someday, and at which point I'll be able to take everything I've learned and kind of apply that towards the future animation endeavors to make them even bigger and better than before. So I just want to thank all of you for supporting the animated series, and thank you for picking up the DVD, and I really hope that you've enjoyed it. And thank you to Blind Ferret, Ryan, and Randy for getting it off the ground and making it happen. Hatchling was great as far as the animation studio, and our voice actors were just outstanding. So yeah, it was a great project to be involved with, and I hope you all enjoyed it.
That's for being such an asshole all those years.
If you hug me, I'm going to break your face.